So wonderful. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to our morning Forex morning call FMC. I'm really happy to have you here in this show again, right before the markets. Our markets open around about 8:30 or 9 o'clock. We want to talk about real trading, real account, not demo, not analysis. Just we want to talk about real trading ideas. And I want to welcome you on all channels here on Zoom, on YouTube, and on Traders Yard. I'm really happy to have you here. So first of all, we have to see the risk disclosure and the general risk warning. So you're responsible for your own trading ideas. We just talk about trading ideas and possibilities. And you know, investment successes as well as profits from the past do not guarantee success in the future unless you work with logic. So let's talk about what we expect today. And we start with a view at the economic calendar. Not that I'm really interested about this and that I analysis this point, but it's just to need to know when some important numbers will be announced, that I'm not involved in such a trade about the higher volatility, for example. But basically, I'm not interested about the numbers, but because all numbers are completely neutral. And at the end, every trader has its own perception and interpretation. And you know, as a real trader, you don't make interpretations, you follow the rules. And you follow the law of probabilities, because real trading means a zero-sum game, which means you need a mathematic edge for your trading. And interpretation or analysis, especially fundamental analysis, is just an explanation about how and where and whatever, but it's not rules. You have to break it down into rules that you have a mathematic edge in your trading. So let me say good morning on YouTube, Alexandro, Yanis, good morning, Ariel, good morning, Ute, Philip, nice to have you here, Gatis, also nice to have you here on YouTube, and Frank also. We know each other a little bit longer, Frank, right? Okay, nice to have you here. So on the list today is just only one important, as noted or marked as very important, is the ECB speech from Mrs. Lagarde at 10 o'clock German time, by the way. Already over is GfK, consumer confidence. The consensus was 27.7, and the actual is right now 27.4. So that was the previous one. It's a little bit higher and a little bit less than expected, by the way. So, and then we see we have a couple of other speeches during the rest of the day. And we know this could bring a little bit volatility into the market, but we should be focused on our charts and to follow the trends. By the way, for the rest of the day, we have a free community, and this is here on Traders Yard. Look at the browser line here. It's tradersyard.com. It's a free registration. It's a free access, and there is a special free community. And this is DowHow Live Trading Room. It's just only in English. It's built up here on this Forex morning show, Forex morning call. And we talk about, and if I have time, I give an update with microphone and picture every 4 hours. Not always. If I have time, around about 11, 3, or maybe 7 o'clock, round about all those times. And if you have a question, you can type in the chat box. It's like a little bit like Facebook. You can leave, you can put a comment. No advertisement, no marketing, no other links. By the way, I'm really strict in this way because this is my group. Yeah, and we just only trade the rules here we talk about in a Forex morning call. If I see any links, something, I kick you out. Yeah, you can make advertising marketing wherever you want, but not in this group. This is my group. I'm the boss here, and I say what happens here. Okay, so this is what I want here, because we have to focus on one strategy and the rules here. If you want to follow other rules, I'm completely fine. but then not in this group. Dory, wonderful, good morning. Okay, so come to our trades. And we start, of course, with the DAX40 in 15 minutes. This is the only chart I trade in daily chart in 15 minutes. And you can see where we are. We had a downtrend, but we're circling since yesterday around the point of control. And I mentioned this yesterday morning in our Forex morning call yesterday, that we can expect that the point of control will switch to the upper side, and you see it happens. And now and since yesterday, we were circling around this point of control, and now we have a little bit rising prices. What's about the trend? So the trend is basically facing downwards. And I opened the trade yesterday here again. First, that was the first shot. I could see it was not working for me. Let me mark it for you. So that was my first shot yesterday to go short. Let's do it this way. Short here. Oh, but the long was beautiful. It was a wonderful trade. So then I could see, look, there's a balance candle. So I trailed my hard stop and it went out with a small loss. But there was no break at the 0.3, which means I have to do the chance again. And I opened the trade for short again. And since then, I'm involved in this trade. So there was a couple of trend candle against me, but I didn't trail my stop because it is a small trend. So actually, I left my stop loss at the last 0.3, which is here. And I guess I get stopped out in a couple of minutes. I don't know. I don't get out manually. I just always let the market decide. Even I trail my stop or I'm out. If I'm out, okay, then I had a loss, technically correct. Therefore, I calculated my money and everything is fine. Is there an uptrend right now? No. If, then we need a higher high, because then, for example, this could be possibly a new uptrend. But for that, we need a higher high than this 0.2, and then the next correction, and then we can go up. Yeah. So wait for it. We will see it. I think the easy part or the simple part as a trend follower is, or if you understand more the logic in trading, that you need a combination between an entry and an exit. So in both cases, you need the mathematic in your back. So the DowHow, you see, now we get stopped out here right now, I guess. We need the DowHow, or we work with the DowHow, which means it's the most natural setup ever, which means we are looking for a trend. We are looking for a cheap price that we can come out of the correction. And then we have a probability of almost 70%. This is what I taught you in my online course, which you can grab on my homepage, by the way. And as an exit strategy, yeah, we have a proper trade management and we are trend followers. Yeah, but sometimes you get in a kind of whipsaw and it's not going up and down, up and down. But finally, this is a kind of guarantee we have for our trades that one trend must continue. This is the pure logic beyond this. Dory, good morning. Tina, good morning also here. And of course, on Traders Yard, I can see Alex, Johan, good morning, Radu, good morning also. And on Zoom, I can see Pitya, happy Tuesday, and Karel, good morning here also. So what we have to do right now, as I mentioned, is that we wait if we have a close above the last 0.2, which is actually then this part. And that's the deepest price, I guess this one. So now we need a close above this last 0.2, and then the next correction, and then is a chance. Then we have the chance to open along again. Let's come to the most important charts or products online, and we have 5 of those. I took it over from Admirals, by the way. This is DAX40, this is Dow Jones, this is Bitcoin, gold, and Euro USD. And a lot of people trade those charts. So therefore, we will have a look on it also. And please feel free to type your questions or your wishes into the chat boxes on Zoom, on YouTube, or on Traders Yacht. I see it. And we have enough time because it's my show, completely independent from any brokers. And we can talk about everything. Okay, let's start with a view at the DAX40 in 4-hourly chart. So basically, there is a downtrend, still the down. It's still really the downtrend. So you see, we start here. That's the downtrend. So actually, there is no trend continuation yet. So the trend will break here at this last 0.3. So for a new uptrend, we need we need this. That's a new high, that's a low, and then we need a higher high than this point, and then the next correction, and then we can think about a long. Okay, but actually for short it's a little bit too late, and for long it's a little bit too early, which means stay on the sideline. Okay, just check it if you trade this product in 4-hourly chart or whatever. If you see such a picture in any kind of time frame you're trading with, then you see such a picture, stay on the sideline. Most important thing as a trend follower, you need rule number 1, you need the trend. Dow Jones, we talked already. So the perfect entry was here in the second trend arm, here. And now you're deep in profit. Your stop loss is here at over the entry, so you cannot lose money. And you see, this is the problem. In case the trend will continue right now, then you cannot make an entry again because you will break the rules. Because only in the second trend arm it is allowed to open the trade in the correction or latest at the 0.2. At the trend arm number 3, you need statistically, mathematic rules, you need a correction deeper 38. And now you see it's not happening yet, maybe later, but not yet. And this is the worst case. If you miss the entry in the second trend arm, yeah, you cannot make an entry. Of course you can, but then you break the rules. This will lead to not success in the future. Bitcoin. I open the trade here in a second trend arm. Even I know the downtrend is still valid, will break here at this red line. But also there is a new uptrend here. You can see this. There's a new uptrend. I open the trend in the second trend arm here at the 0.2. But now I could see there were trend candles against my position here. So I trailed the hard stop closer, and then I will get out or not. What we can see also is that the point of control is here up at 38,842. So this could be possible that the price will pull, that this is the direction. But the longer the price will continue at this price level, you can see they build up the volume here also. And it's not longer so far away from the point of control. So maybe we will see that the price will continue here to this price level zone. But the longer the price will continue here, the higher the probability that the point of control switch to this price. And then we are really fair value that this low price, $20,000 by one coin, low price. And you know, I just give you the idea that the point of control in daily chart is, where is it? Where is it? 10,000. Don't forget this. Don't forget this. Let's see. So then in gold, I have 2 positions open. So first we have a long trend, and therefore I opened I just have, let's see. I have 2 gold. I know I have 2 gold. Yeah. I have a long position and a short position. Exactly. Yes. So we opened the trade here on the higher side. Exactly. Yes, that was the short. I closed it here. I opened the trade here again. The stop loss at last 0.3. You could see, okay, here are the trend candles against my position. That means I have to trail my stop loss here. And we have a short position also. For the short position here, the stop loss is at this last 0.3. As long as I don't have a trend candle against my position, I let the stop loss, or I leave the stop loss at the last 0.3, or I trail it when I have a balanced candle against a trend candle against my position. So proper trade management, cut the loss if you have the chance. But don't forget the re-entry. As long as the trends are there, and as long as you are between the second and the fourth trend arm, it's your duty to open the trade again, because you will never know which trend will continue. And it's nothing more than annoying if you have entries and exit, but finally you are not a part of it when the trend is going to run. And finally, US dollar, euro, US dollar. Basically, there are also two trends. The downtrend, we are deep in the correction. In the corrective long trend, I opened a trade again here. It was a couple of days before, it was last week. So I trailed a hard stop, and now yesterday the price went up. More buyers, but no trend continuation. But it was enough for me to trail my stop loss into the profit. I cannot lose money right now. I didn't have, or I have not, a trend continuation yet. That means if euro comes down back, get me out with a small profit, but no loss, then I can make a re-entry. So you see, this is both sides, which means you can protect your money, but you will always be prepared in case that the trend will continue. Okay, yeah, we are in time. Then let's see our running trades actually. So we start with Aussie Canadian dollar. Here we go. That was the first shot here. It was a loser. I opened the trade again. This is what I mentioned. As long as you are within your rules, you have to open the trade again. Then I could see, okay, the price is not working for me. It was not able, or the price was not able to continue here the trend, which means more buyers come back. And that shows me, okay, it's not working. So I trailed the stop loss into profit, and I will get out, because if the price is going up again, will turn, then I can make a re-entry. But so I don't have a loss. Canadian JPY, that's working for me. You see, that's cool for the moment. Stop loss is in profit, so we cannot lose money because it's easy. Why? I trail my stop loss in profit, first to protect the money. Second, when the price is coming back, I can make a re-entry. Yeah. Euro Aussie, yeah, unfortunately, comes back again. Oh, we can delete this line here, by the way. It comes back a little bit, but stop loss is in profit. We cannot lose money. Euro pound. Yeah, you see it's hard. Yeah, it's a little bit up. Then again, here correction. So I immediately trailed the stop into the profit. So I cannot lose money because I know if the price is coming down again, I can make a re-entry. Who cares? And therefore is the choice of your time frame so important, that you can make such a proper trade management. Because if you are too low in your time frames, you choose because you are in your job or you don't have time to check the charts every 5 minutes, 1 hour chart, something like this, then you cannot make this kind of proper trade management. Yeah. Then we have Euro JPY. Yeah, we are waiting. I opened the trade here. The short was not working. So the long is still valid. I opened the trade here yesterday in case that the trend will continue to the upper side. For the moment, yeah, it's working. Stop loss at last 0.3 because there was no trend candle. against my position, and the price is not so far in profit that I can trail the stop loss. So it makes no sense. So just let it go. Euro Kiwi. Yes, there is also this line we can delete. Higher 1,425 pips in profit. Let's see. Pound Aussie. Stop. This is what I mentioned. Look, there was no trend continuation here. There's no trend continuation, just spikes here. That's just fake breakouts, yeah? You know, the big numbers, the big traders need the opposite, that they can go into the market. That does not mean that they want to sell. It could mean that they want to take money from the desk, because the big traders are open the trades very deep in the price here. And now they say, okay, let's go out. That does not mean that they push the sell button. It could mean that they want to take the money out of the desk, from the desk. And that means they need to sell. So what do you need if you want to sell? What do you need? Yeah, you know, you need buyers. So what do you do? Yeah, at those points like point 2 or point 3, where you exactly know that a lot of unexperienced traders and a lot of algos are working with breakouts, you use this situation to bring the opposite, because you want to sell and you use the buyers here. And at the end, the volume on the seller side is so big that the exchange must keep in balance lower prices, you know, more demand, more supply, more demand, supply. On the other side, price is falling down. AB, which type of candle are you using? I use Heikin-Ashi. It's available in every MetaTrader. If you check the navigator here, you will find it here on the, let's see, not this, here in panels and examples, there you find here Heikin-Ashi. It's Heikin-Ashi here, you will find it there. In every MetaTrader, by the way, 4 and 5. So you see now the price is coming down. I trailed my hard stop into profit because it's it's a third trend arm. And if the price is going so low and get me out, then I have a correction deeper 38 and I can make a re-entry. That's cool. Pound Canadian dollar. I got out. I can see here right now. Let's see. Yes. Here I opened the trade yesterday because we had a correction deeper 38. It was my duty to open a trade here, but then I could see, no, it's not working. So I trailed my hard stop immediately and get out a small, teeny, tiny loss. But now it comes back to my watch list, yeah, in case there will be the next balance candle, and then I do it again. But now we have to be careful about, is there a new downtrend? Yeah, is there a new downtrend? Let's see. If the basic downtrend is broken, yes, it is. And that means, okay, possibly there is a new downtrend. So that was just here. There was the first chance. And here, and now we need a close. And if the price is going deeper, then we have a downtrend also. Then we must be again be prepared for both sides. Keep it on your watch list. You're welcome, AB. Okay, then pound JPY. Yeah, a little bit in profit. We trade the long. But you see, there is an entry stop sell order in case that the downtrend will continue. Yeah. So if the price is going a bit higher, then I will trail the hard stop into my profit zone because I can make a re-entry at any time. Pound dollar circling around the entry. There was a trend candle again. I trailed my stop loss really close because if the price is falling down, then I make a re-entry. Kiwi Cat. I open the trade again, because that was a little bit stupid here. You see, I had a short position. I was really good in profit. Then I trailed the hard stop into profit and I went out. They took me out punctually. That's stupid market sometimes, but who cares? I have to open the trade again. And now I have a bit open position. And yeah, there is a trend continuation. If we ever see a close with this candle, then we will have trend continuation. We can trail the hard stop. Everything's fine. As long as there's no trend candle against my position, I can let it go. And finally, $JPY, a little bit in profit. Also be prepared. You see, there is a stop sell order on the way down because the downtrend is also valid. Don't forget, the downtrend will break at the last 0.3 here. So therefore, I must be prepared in case the downtrend will continue. And also the long trend, we will never know. So don't judge it, don't have an opinion. Okay, but you can have an opinion, but don't trade about your opinion, trade about the rules. Don't forget, I'm not getting tired to tell you this every day. Pure trading is a zero-sum game. That does not mean that if you win, someone must lose. Because if you trade, if you sell or buy to the opposite, on the opposite is maybe a trader in the weekly chart, and he comes to book losses, not real losses, because he's just a little bit in loss, then no one is losing. But basically at the end of trading, what you win at the end must lose another one. If you want to buy one lot, you need a seller for one lot on the other side. So therefore, it's changing, zero-sum game. It's not consuming. You don't go to grocery and buy apples. Yeah, then you can consume it. You can enjoy your apple. But in trading, there is no product at itself. It's just the price we are trading and the volume. If you want to sell, if you want to buy one micro lot, you need a seller for one micro lot. Who cares? Yeah, so therefore, it's a zero-sum game. It's mathematic. That means you need a mathematic edge. Opinions, interpretations, predictions are not mathematic. It's an individual perception. Just think about this. This is pure logic. You will figure out more about this kind of logic trading. Feel free to visit my homepage. In English, by the way. There is a button on the upper side, German, English. Don't forget this. Okay, guys. That was my part for today. Actually, I don't have new trading ideas. Aussie dollar, I just have a pending order for short, and the rest is on a watch list. So let's see. We need a close. Yeah, I guess we will have a new uptrend in DAX 15 minutes with this candle. That's cool. Then don't forget the next correction. Yeah, Remo, good morning. Unfortunately, we are done for today. If you want to see more, then in Traders Community, there you can ask me questions. Otherwise, we will see each other tomorrow again at 8 o'clock. I hope you are happy with this Forex morning call. It's the successor of the Forex of the morning, Admiral's morning show, because you see, if you follow Theo right now, it's more analysis, it's more explanations, it's not real trading. But as my mentor used to say, and as all famous traders used to say around the clock, we make money. We don't make money with analysis and explanations. We make money with buying and selling. And this is what we want to do here, because we want to bring the account back. And you know, we make a lot of profits. We are over 200% since December last year. This is really cool. And we want to follow this path. Now, I want to say thank you. I wish you a lovely day. And we will see each other tomorrow. As always, have courage and be kind. And may the force of the rules be with you. See ya tomorrow.